The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Here we go, G, get off the field. Check it back, check it back. Kill. 70 Lion. Watch twits.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
It's a loss of a yard. Because his primary job is defending against the pass. You don't often see a cornerback making tackles in the backfield. But he's playing run all the way here.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Watch the whip. Check 31.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Malcolm Jenkins.
Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Run for Pollard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. A first carry now for Kofani Muhammad. And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line.
Muhammad, the ball.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
8-yard line.
From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. Here's Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Cowboys 7, Saints 0. Greg Zuerlein to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
You'll get nothing. I
Picked
like
up
it.
by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
First down, New Orleans.
Right back to him on first down. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
The tackle made by...
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Bridgewater to throw it. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. K'Lavon Chaisson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
And it's third down. 3rd and 14.
Third and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Here's Bridgewater. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Pollard. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line.
The ball carrier taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Now the man who broke Saints fans' hearts, Greg Zuerlein, on for the field goal. That's from 25 yards out. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 17-0 our score after one.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Zuerlein out now to kick this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Johnson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
The tackle.
Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 36-yard line.
Two yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, Bridgewater. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll run with Pollard. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Check. 18 Cardinal.
third down. It's Pollard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
In punt formation.
On fourth down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. To throw again on second down, Bridgewater. And this one is incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's third and short. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
2 yards to go.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And to give this time to the tailback. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
32. First down, Saints.
Bridgewater on first down. To Jefferson on the slant. And he gets it down to the 32. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Crowder. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Tackled at the 25.
Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
And the Saints first down.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Screen play, Johnson. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Touchdown.
Duke Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Saints are back within a score. Until that late score here in the 2nd quarter, they only had the field goal, so that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half, but when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as a head coach?
What?
I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, because that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. This to Jarwin. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 3 yards to the gain there, second down.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
10 at the 48-yard line.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. And he'll give it here to his running back. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. So we've reached halftime here on Halloween. And trust me, kids, if you had to look at Charles Davis every game, you'd think every day was Halloween. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First down, New Orleans.
They'll run on first down. Crowder. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
They'll keep it on the ground. Crowder. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look. 6 DBs. From the gun, Bridgewater. Got him in. He finds Sanders. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
The running back, again, the ball.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll keep it on the ground. Crowder. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
For the running back.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Justin Jefferson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Saints have taken the lead.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Saints 20, Cowboys 17.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
David Onyemata brought him down. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. On 1st down, Crowder. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
10 yards.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They'll keep it on the ground. Crowder. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
The ball carrier.
That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
On the tackle. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. That's
back now in Arlington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
At the Cowboys' 8-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Crowder. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there, with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Saints 27, Cowboys 17.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Jackson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play here for Dallas. 52 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
They'll run on 1st down. Muhammad, and he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of
that play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson. Now he'll pull it down. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now here's Pollard, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Tony Pollard with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Cowboys draw a bit closer. So the 2nd time tonight he has hit the end zone, Charles.
Some people just have a natural nose for the end zone, and he's exhibiting that here in this game. Big-time job, and of course he's got to pat the backs of the offensive line.
Yeah, they can't be lost in the shuffle. They're vital. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll keep it on the ground. Croner. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. On 3rd down, Crowder. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. He needed 2. He only got 1. And down. They'll take over in terrific field position. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Pollard going to try the right side. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check 50, check 50. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Here's Pollard again. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick and tick, tick.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down. Going to run again here with Pollard. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
22, 22. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Here's Jackson. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. He will push his way down to about the 14. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
22's coming, 22's coming. Ricky. That's 22, that's 22.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
That's 22, that's 22. You gotta get the ball.
They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range, not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll keep it on the ground. Croner, he'll have a first down past the 40. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets double, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
On first down, Pollard. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. All right, here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. And the Saints signal for another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Check it back, check it back.
Now a give, right side. Pollard. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
He was brought down by Zach.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
5-yard attempt.
So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the upright.